Hello and welcome to the Unofficial Bulls is your Senior Hockey League podcast. I'm your host, Corey, joined by my co-host, Corey.
I'm always curious if one of us is going to fuck up sometimes and say the wrong name of the show because we are unofficial on two sides.
It's more likely that I fuck up the name of the wrestling one than it is that I fuck up the name of the hockey one. We've been doing the hockey one this is our third summer doing the hockey one, so...
If you fuck up the hockey one, I will be the first one to just break your balls.
I'm sure you would be because you're
Oh,
a fucking
yes.
prick, and that's what I
I
expect out of
am.
you. How you been, man? It's been. We did pop in and do some interviews with Fredericton there, but
Yeah,
we haven't really had a chat. So, how have things been?
we chat every once in a while.
Not on the
Things have been,
podcast. I mean, Ricky doesn't know how things are, or Mark McGraw.
well, hi, Ricky. Hi, Mark. I've been doing good. Finished work this week. Looking forward to my July off, but also looking forward to starting and finishing and starting the BSHL season once again. Season 3 for us. It's exciting. A lot of news has come out. How are you, Big Boss?
I'm good, man. I've been busy. Been work's been good. Work's been busy, but a lot of fun stuff. A lot of announcements. I mean,
A
last
lot.
time we talked on this podcast, there was no signings. A
None.
month later, boy, are there some signings. Um,
Mostly from the same teams. I
Half the
think,
league has announced players.
yeah, the other
The other
half
half have not.
needs to.
Yeah, let's
Come
get it
on,
going
get
here,
moving.
boys. Come on
Get
now.
moving.
We're looking
I've
your way,
had
guys.
I've had Hawks fans say, are they having a team this year? They haven't announced anything. The Hawks are coming back. They're not very quick with announcing anything, but the Hawks are coming back.
You saw Cody McDonald a couple days ago at
I did.
La
I went
Riva.
to breakfast at La Riva Grill, and it's such a good man. He was holding the door open for my mom, for my aunts, and my cousins. Then I came out at the end, and we just sort of did the like, what, you? And he was like, hey, how's it going? I was like, I'm doing good. How are you? And I said, you ready for the season? And not really thinking it's July. And he goes, yeah, I guess so.
And it's a little early. He didn't slam the door in your face.
He didn't know. Cody's a good man. He's a really good
He's a
man.
nicer man than me.
Yeah, well, that's not really an accomplishment. It's not really hard work to be nicer than you. You're the type of guy that mentions the name John Tenta and makes an earthquake in Doketown.
Yeah. Anyway, back to some announcements. You want to get into some of those announcements?
Go for it.
I'm not going to do them in order, but the first announcement that was made will be made first here. Eric Fye, going to go with that for the pronunciation. Ton of experience, signs with the Dalhousie Marauders. I know they were not the only team that were interested in
Yeah, that's a
signing
huge
him.
coup for the Marauders.
Oh my God, unreal. So he's got a background, former Acadie Athletes Titon. He was the captain of the Titon in 2009, 2010.
Hmm.
Went on, played 4 years at Université de Moncton, played some ECHL, played some AHL, went to Slovakia, and then for the last bit, he's been in Switzerland, playing
So you
in
mentioned
the
the
Swiss
East
League.
Coast League,
Yeah.
the East Coast League. So that would be two cards.
AHL is the highest that he's played.
Okay,
So he's two cards. He is two
two cards.
cards.
Okay.
Um,
I'm
eh,
still trying to get that system going. I understand it, but then I'll see something and I'm like, Big Boss, explain, please.
it's not easy to figure out. Sometimes I think I don't think ECHL counts for the ECHL would be no ECHL would probably be two cards. You're right.
I think so.
Anyway, big signing for them. So that is two cards gone from the Dalhousie Marauders. The signings didn't stop there.
No.
The Amherst Ducks have been extremely busy, which is pretty fun for us anyway.
Absolutely.
So we'll start with Josh Doyle signed, goaltender, former Spring Hill coal miner. He's back for the Ducks. He was the defensive player of the year a few years ago. I want to say 3 years ago. The year the Hawks won the cup.
He was not.
What was he?
Not on the list.
He was something.
No, he was not, because the Hawks and the JCs took all the awards that year.
All right, fine. You might be right. He was nominated for something though.
Might have been nominated, but I remember MVP was Mac Brown. The
Defensive
offensive
player
player of the
was
year,
Cadet.
and Colette. The and the
Offensive player was Robbie Graham.
offensive player was Robbie Graham, and I don't
You're right.
think that was it. Rookie of the year was, I don't remember who rookie of the year was.
You're right on all of that. I'm going to give you full marks for that.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm stupid until I'm not. It's a weird talent that I have where I'm absolutely completely donkey brained until I'm not.
so Josh Doyle signs with the Amherst Ducks. Great player, had a great year a couple years ago with the Coal Miners. Happy to see him back. Returning to the Ducks this year, Parker Dean, Bobby Davis. Really happy to see Bobby coming
You
back.
love to
Love
see
Robert
these two names.
Davis
Dean too. Like
for
Dean,
sure.
we had a great relationship with Dean, and just I'm glad to see both these guys in the league. Still not gonna get on Bobby Davis's bad side because if you've seen my face in person, it doesn't need more damage.
Parker Dean. I hope to continue that good relationship with him this year. I'm sure we will.
Absolutely.
Kiefer Lyons signs with the Ducks. Jesse Colborn is back. Matt and Nate Stone are back. And then they had one pretty big announcement. Chris Doyle
Chris Doyle,
signs with the
former
Amherst Ducks.
Shippingen Marchand de Chicago.
Yeah, he's a former Marchand Chipago. Didn't play in the league last year. Talented guy. Drafted to the NHL to the Rangers. Played some good level pro hockey. Played really good level Q hockey. Just he's a vet. He's going to bring a lot to the Ducks for sure. That
Absolutely.
signing kind of surprised me. I heard that he was looking to come back to the league. People had mentioned that they were hoping that Chris Lowe was going to be back. I didn't think he'd land on the Ducks. I'm really glad he landed in the Ducks. I think that's a great signing.
I think so too. Sky's the limit on what the Ducks can accomplish this year.
Yeah, and Kiefer Lyons a great signing. So, um,
Absolutely.
Bucktush JCs with 3 announcements. Josh Bro is back. One of those depth guys that helped the JCs down the line. Logan Timmons is back.
Love
One of
that.
my favorites in the league. I love Logan,
One
man.
of my favorites too.
Yeah, he's the best. And Patrice Cormier is back, so that's huge,
I,
huge for the.
I love that Patrice Cormier is back because I don't want to say one player legitimizes the league, but I will say that there were a few sellouts at the JK last year because people were like it didn't even matter what the names were. They were like, there are two NHLers playing for the JCs. I need to see this.
Yeah,
And if you're a hockey fan, you should know who Patrice Cormier is. P.A. Parento as well. No news on Parento. Think he'll be back?
no, I don't think so.
No.
I think Parento, we were very lucky to have him last year. I don't think we'll see him back this year, but hope to be wrong. Could be wrong. Who knows? Um, the other team made a ton of announcements. The Fredericton Express.
Ah,
The Fredericton Express have been very busy. So Zach Bishop, former Fredericton Red Wing, he was on the show on the episode last week talking with
mm-hmm.
us. He's been doing their social media, doing a really good job with that. They also signed Peter Trainer, Benji Curtis, John Hardy. Can you see a trend here, folks? A lot of former River Valley Lumberjacks, some really, really talented guys. Arguably, John Hardy doesn't play for the Northmen last year. The Northmen might not win that cup. He's that hard to play against as a
Yeah,
defenseman. I heard that from multiple JC's players, just how hard he is to play against and how talented he is. And that was a huge part of the Northmen last year. Completely agree. They
yeah,
also signed Seth Fillmore and former Southern Senior Hockey League and former BSHL as well. Connor McCluskey was just
yep,
announced a couple hours ago by the Fredericton
yep,
Express. We're recording this on Sunday night around 6:30. So Connor McCluskey, former PA Corsair last year, after he started the year playing in the Southern League, just like most guys did, but then he was quick to hop over to the Corsairs once everything
yep,
fell apart. And he's a talented guy, a really good puck moving defenseman.
yeah,
Um, I don't know, big signings, man.
yeah.
Fredericton looks
Fredericton,
scary.
Fredericton to me feels like the Ducks of last year. This new shiny toy. And in talking to a few Doketown people, it's bittersweet for them because they're excited that the team is back, but they wish it was in Doketown. To me, I miss Doketown. I miss Doketown a lot. I
You miss
miss that arena.
burgers.
Uh, the arena itself,
You miss
when
burgers.
the final game of that first season was in that Doketown arena,
Yeah,
and to me, it's like we had that, and grateful that we got to go to Doketown and watch games and make friends there, like Richard and Chantel, Adam Story and his family. Like, there's a lot of people that we became like really good friends with. To me, Fredericton, I've been to Fredericton twice. Driving my ex girlfriend to well, she was a what do you call that? A hairdresser in training. So doing these little tests and all that. So I've been there twice. Might have been there more than once, but those are the times that I can remember. And I'm excited to actually just go to Fredericton and watch a game. After they said it was the York Arena, it ties into wrestling for me. Um, I don't know. The Express are the team right now that I got my eyes glued on. I hope they make it
100%.
far this year. I'm hoping every team makes it far, but that's physically impossible. But I don't know. There's something about this team. It's exciting. It's like a brand new team of an old team. I feel bad for the people of Doketown though, because they're like, we're gonna make it to some games, but goddamn, I remember the Lumberjacks.
100%, man. And yeah, for me, Fredericton, my partner Tracy, who does Tracy's Zamboni reviews, when Tracy and I met, she was living in Fredericton. She was working in Fredericton. So
Yeah.
I was in Fredericton every few weeks. How I wish there was a senior hockey team in Fredericton back then. It would have been so convenient, but this was before the podcast. Tracy moved here as I started the podcast. She's been here the last couple of years. So yeah, I love Fredericton. It's a great spot. It's great, great
Can't
people,
wait.
great restaurants.
I can't
So
wait to get to know Fredericton more.
it's a great city. Other teams, no announcements. So Bell Bay, Miramichi, and El Spoctoc, no announcements. The Calçade, the Peninsula Acadienne have no player announcements, but today they did announce that they're looking for a new head coach. So for more
Um,
details and to get an email address, if you're interested in that, go ahead and check out our Facebook page. We've shared their posts. So
I think La Corsair are a team that last year, like, I think they'd even say it wasn't a good season. It was not a good season. Didn't end well. Um, but I think it was growing pains too. It's taking two teams, slapping them together, and saying go out there and play when you've been rivals for the better part of a decade. And even more than that, it goes even further than that. But I think this year it's going to be interesting to see how they bounce back from that. There was a lot of rumors that they weren't coming back or this and that. And, you take rumors like that with a pinch of salt. Is it true? Is it not true? Who knows? And wait till they make the announcement. And sometimes doing a podcast and you're hearing that stuff, that's the torturous part of it. Because you're like, is it true? Is it not true? And you're checking Facebook every 5 minutes, and then you realize only 5 minutes have passed. Nothing's out there yet. The fact that they're coming back to me is a step in the right direction. Um, I remember talking with Charles Austin and him comparing the track of the Alpine to the Montreal Canadiens and the fact that they were a dynasty in New Brunswick. You know, can they get back on track and be a powerhouse again? That's the question. Maybe not this year, maybe not next year, but can they stay on track and make the peninsula the place again?
you mentioned slapping two things together. I think a lot of people, especially in the organization for the peninsula, was hoping that you'd take a peanut butter on a piece of bread and some jam on a piece of bread and slap it together and make peanut butter and jelly. What they ended up with was a slice of ham and a slice of turkey. You slapped it together, and there was no mayonnaise on there. It was a dry sandwich with a lot of talent, but it just didn't mesh. It just did not mesh last year, and I don't know why. I'm hoping it goes better this year. But even just watching them play last year, there was just a lack of chemistry, or you could tell the guys weren't having fun. And senior hockey, when teams are having fun, they're winning. You look at Miramichi; those guys had a blast last year. They're having fun on the ice, and they won the cup. The Hawks a couple of years ago, they were having fun. They won a cup. Dalhousie, they're having fun. They won a cup. It's not a coincidence. When teams can gel and have fun, you see a lot more success. And I just feel like the Cossao just didn't really gel. Nobody's fault. The fans were there. They were supporting them. The players were all there. It just didn't click. So I'm hoping
Yeah.
another year here we see it come together for them because
And you
I love
added
going to the peninsula.
you added Benji Curtis and Patterson to that, and it
Kelsey
just
Tessier.
Kelsey Tessier,
It was
and it
weird.
just the pieces were there, but the puzzle was just like
Yeah,
it's like somebody poured water on the puzzle pieces. They just didn't
just
fit
didn't fit.
together, you
Agreed.
know. But it's like I said, like I don't know, doing this podcast, there's an interest everywhere. I was a little biased going into the first season. I was a Hawks fan. Now I'm genuinely interested in everything that the teams do. Whether it's a new team coming into the league or a returning team, there's something there's something to sink your teeth in, whether negative, positive, or whatever. There's something for everybody.
Other things that have happened since we last recorded. Miramichi recently gave their players and staff their championship ring. First time that I've seen teams do this. I thought that was really, really cool. The rings are absolutely gorgeous. So
Must have cost a pretty penny.
kudos to the Northman management and ownership for putting that together. I think those guys and girls, everybody all deserves it. They all work really hard. So that's a pretty cool memento for them. We have some golf tournaments coming up. So we'll start. Dalhousie has their golf tournament August 22nd. It's $750 for a team of 6. I think there's like food and all kinds of fun stuff. I don't know. I might make my way out there for it. Who knows? You won't. You're going to be working in August, so you're out, Corey.
Yeah,
But I don't know. It's going to be a good time. Dalhousie Marauders. Check them out on Facebook to sign up for this golf tournament. Highly recommend. Without these golf tournaments, teams really struggle to get the funds together to run, so it really helps. The Fredericton Express also announced their golf tournament September 25th. It's $700 for a team of 4. It looks like it's going to be a great day. Again, good food, some fun games, some golf. Can't ask for better than that. The other golf tournament is the Etienne Robichaud Memorial Tournament, one that's very close to my heart. It's going to be in Saint Ignace once again, July the 18th at 8 a.m. They're having a double shotgun start. So a group will be starting at 8:30 in the morning. Another group's going to be starting at 2 o'clock. Reserve your spots for the tournament by registering with eTransfer. That one's going to be $650 for players, teams. Carts are covered for all of these. There's meals that are covered. Get out and support these tournaments. It's nothing better than supporting a good charity like the Etienne Robichaud Memorial Charity and the good things they're doing, and you get out there and play a game of golf. It's perfect. Or get out there if you're in Dalhousie and Fredericton and support your senior hockey teams.
absolutely.
I think that's about all the official business. We're going to call this official business. Let's pretend. But that's about all I have for the official business. But Corey, you and I have been busy. We've been doing another podcast. We've got
We
the
have.
Maritime Wrestling podcast. That's been kind of your baby. You've been pretty happy with how it's going, Corey, I think.
Absolutely. We got two co-hosts other than us, Mark the Mark and Magic Man Jason Casey. Um, we've been interviewing wrestlers from the past and the present. If you're an old school fan and you know who No Class Bobby Bass is, we got an interview with him. Thank you, Dave Boyce, former owner of the Spring Hill Coal Miners, a very good friend of ours. And yeah, it's just been fun going to wrestling shows next week. One in Bucktouche and one in Spring Hill.
Might as well plug that
Jeez.
one. Bucktouche on
The
July the
14th.
14th. I think $20 tickets at the door. Beautiful arena, good wrestling, nothing better. Go get there, get some poutine. I'm sure we're gonna eat there that night, Corey.
Absolutely.
I mean, why not? If you're at the JK, I'm
Hell
hoping
yeah.
that Ricky will join us for that Bucktooth show.
I never even thought about that. Let's get Ricky there.
Oh, trust me, I've been pushing Ricky. There's also a show in Spring Hill, so Day Boys Championship Wrestling, Spring Hill, Nova Scotia, on
Supercard 4,
Saturday the what?
19th.
Saturday the 19th in
Supercard 4.
Supercard 4, another great show. We were at it last year. Saw some Ducks guys at that show. The year before, we saw some
Yeah.
coal miners involved in the show, including Robert Davis. Yeah, it's a good time, man. Get out there, support some local wrestling. But yeah, that podcast, something about it's just been going better than it used to go, Corey. I
Yeah.
think it's everybody's got their role. Everybody has a little bit of
Hmm.
a little something to do to pull their weight. Me being the least, I pull my weight the least over there, but that's okay. I'm just there with my beautiful smile.
And that's all you need, really.
There you go.
It just dawned on me that it's the JC's arena and the coal miners arena, so we
Yeah,
can tie this into hockey.
of course. That's why I'm talking about it. You gotta tie it into hockey. There's also some wrestling in Dalhousie and wrestling in Fredericton. I mean, there's some good maritime wrestling everywhere. I'm not sure. I know it's not for everyone. We love wrestling. We've always been
Yeah.
huge fans of wrestling. Getting to know some of the guys is a good time, but
Yeah.
wrestling for me is just about getting out with your friends. Same thing as senior hockey. Getting out with your friends, forgetting about all of life's stresses, and acting like an idiot is pretty much what it's
Yeah.
all about for me.
I think some of the hockey games we usually it's work. If there's a live stream or doing interviews, but there are some games I remember going to Miramichi where Roxanne is doing the live stream, so we don't have to. And we're like, fuck, man, just watch the game and have fun. Those are the best ones.
Take a few pictures, bug Ricky if we can,
You always
but
bug Ricky.
always bug Ricky. Yeah, it's been good. We've been doing that to keep ourselves busy and obviously work and other things. But man, as the countdown goes, today when this goes up, we're going to be 95 days away from the puck drop to start the season. So the countdown is on.
And who is number 95 in the BSHL?
No, I mean, you tell me.
Alex Collette.
There you go. His picture will probably be going up today, actually. There's a lot of really good players. So we've got some countdown stuff going on, keeping active on our social media. We will share everything the teams announce on our social media. So make sure you follow us, follow all the teams, follow the BSHL on Facebook. Roger has said on the website that the schedule is going to be open for the end of July. So the next time you hear us, very well maybe when that schedule is dropped and we get on to break it down a little bit and talk about it, because I'm a little excited about that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, same here. And you know, I don't want July to pass too quick. I want to enjoy my July. I want to enjoy the sun. But once it's over, I can't wait for the work season to be done, because the second that is done, you know what that means. Hockey time, baby.
Something about it, something special. So, all right, thanks for listening, folks. We're gonna cut this here. We'll be back if there's any big announcements or anything fun. But hope to see you guys out at some of the golf tournaments and some other things. And by early August, we're gonna have even more news. So,
Yeah.
thanks everybody. Thanks for supporting this league. And Corey, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you soon.
Take care.